The best in poker news, entertainment, and more. This is the Mark Hoke Show.
All right, everybody, we are live here. What's up? As you can see, there's chaos kind of on and off the camera here. They let these Vancouver kids into the door.
No, I'll put it on the side. You go.
Yeah, see, it's already underway here.
This is how we play poker.
That's all right.
How does
Nothing
it
wrong
feel
with
to
that.
have the headsets on? There, Logan?
Yeah, John.
No, I don't want them. I don't want to hear. I can hear it.
Hey, what's Mark up for us today? What's up, baby?
I'm just scared. I'm literally scared.
So we're in Calgary right now. It's it's a mosquito city.
They're playing a big tournament.
What?
Is a big tournament going on?
It's
Well,
1100.
so they say.
It's called the main event. So
The
it's
main
gotta be.
It
big
is a
deal.
main event.
Logan, you got chips. Logan played day 1A of the main
I got a
event.
couple. I got a few.
How many levels did you play? Like 18 levels yesterday. You finished around 2:30 in the morning and you bagged up 1.5 million.
What point? I don't think
that was the goal. Didn't quite get there,
Oh man,
Multiple of 10 probably.
Well, let's start with Logan. Logan, of course, you played the main event last night.
Why don't you grab a
bagged
seat?
them up.
My back hurts.
You know, pretty wild night in here. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a main event that so many people just firing away like crazy. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Really.
I think there was one guy.
Here, I'll tell you, we'll pass this around for you guys. It'll be easy.
I think there was one guy that had like 9 rebuys.
Yeah, he was out of
And
Yeah,
another guy
Hero.
had 7.
Anybody who knows Hero, anybody from Vancouver, we know this guy Hero. He plays
Yeah.
cash games. He came 3rd or 4th place in the 550 mega stack for like 11K.
Which is
Okay, so
which
that's-
is incredible.
So that's gone now.
It comes and goes, that's for sure.
Yeah, easy come, easy go. It's poker, right?
Yeah, I was fortunate to be in the mega stack. I saw him torching constantly, and I wish we did it last longer.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Hero's good. Hero's a good player though, but I think he just went until
Doug got him in the bet.
Doug James, yeah, the 4th place finisher
That guy
in
just runs
the
good.
high roller here. Also the chopped
He
the
got him in the
Spring
high.
Ultra Stack series at Edgewater with Mr. Agilakis here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Anyways,
killed everybody.
How many chips did you finish day 1A with?
I think you got it there.
Yeah, I
think
got it
it's-
here somewhere.
Are we really gonna talk about poker here, guys?
I want to talk
Well, a
about
little
Logan
bit.
because
We gotta
Logan's,
talk a little poker.
Logan's famous.
Just a
He's got like
little-
1,000 followers on Twitter.
If
so.
you weren't wearing
Hey,
that,
there's Doug James right there.
yeah,
Yeah, he's doing great.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
followed it. What a good guy.
He did good in the high roller, right?
Dude, the guy's
yeah, he's the chip leader. Or the
We're
high
looking
roller
at the
finish
chip
fourth.
updates on pokernews.com or .ca.
No.
ca.pokernews.com.
ca.pokernews.com
That's
for all your CBT updates.
ca.pokernews.com.
You bagged 152.
Yeah, which is pretty good. I 2-bulleted that one though. The first one I was like,
What a cheapskate.
yeah,
That's-
Just 2 bullets there.
just 2.
But that was tough last night. I mean, I was watching the table you were on
Yeah,
last night.
that was a little bit
and
of a-
that was insane. I mean, you usually plan coming into these, maybe fire 2, 3 at the most, and
Yeah.
you really don't want to start
Yeah.
getting too deep.
Buddy,
but you
fired
had no
9.
choice over there. That was nuts.
People were giving me chips.
I'm sorry.
People were giving me chips.
Well, that's generous of them.
That was nice. Too bad I gave people some chips too.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Dusty.
Yeah, it's good. Professional
Dusty.
punter.
Yeah, you know what? The turnout's actually been pretty decent for expectations because we were here in Calgary 4 years ago at the Deerfoot for the Canadian Open back when it was at the Deerfoot, and the turnout was a little bit smaller than this. But you don't really expect the big deal McNeil. Like we got the Mark Hoke show here, we got Poker
McNeil.
News here. We got a couple big
McNeil.
names in the field. Bracelet winner Dan Adima's here. We got Go Leafs Go here, Mike Leah.
Boo.
Yeah, who let him
Leafs
in?
suck.
We're looking at him right now.
That just perks him up. I love
We're
it.
trying to tilt him off because it's the only way you can get chips off Mike. You gotta go behind him at the table and then look at his hole cards. He really loves that.
Yeah, he's also a bit of a nerd too.
No, a lot of big names in the field, a lot of good players here in Calgary. But we didn't come here for the big names in the solid fields. We came here for the action. We heard it's
Right.
a good action city. Lots of Omaha here.
Yeah, I heard the
everybody
cash
knows
games have been insane.
Cash
in
games
there.
are insane. Everybody who likes to play Omaha has to come to Calgary.
Yeah, it's
Obviously
crazy.
Vancouver, right? There's lots of PLO in Vancouver too, but nothing like this. This
No.
is just
You sit-
animalistic.
Yeah, you sit back and knit it up, and you're gonna get somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there was a really big 10, 25, 50, 100 game going last night.
Wait, slow down there. 10, 25, 50, 100?
Yeah, I mean, this is like a game that could be spread in Bobby's room at the Bellagio.
My
Like, it's a
God.
massive game. Like, everybody had about 20 to 40K on the table.
Yeah, there was like
It
a
huge,
35K
yeah.
pop.
That's not going into body.
There's about 200K coffee on the table at one point last
That's
night.
bird feed in Bobby's
But I
room.
mean, that's what you expect when you have these events. That's why kind of the big names like to come out because it drives action, right? So a lot of people come out. There's a lot of energy in the air. I don't care if they're playing a
We can
tournament.
talk. It's all right.
They can make decisions
It's
by
like the
yelling.
first
I
level.
know, but this is a big tournament for these guys.
This is the second or third level. I don't know. I'm actually in the tournament right now. I just chose to blind off because this is more entertaining.
You're the
than-
man.
Oh, I
than
hear
playing
you.
level 2.
Yeah, it's all good.
Bigger news.
You have to pace yourself, you know. It's not it's a longevity game. Plus, I don't make any stupid mistakes, so I just do a little radio show. Well, instead of
Hey, it's not
it's
little.
actually TV.
It's not little. We're live streaming.
Yeah, we are. John, by the way, I got to tell you, you were one of the most entertaining players I've ever seen.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
I mean,
That's an understatement.
I don't know how good you are, but you were definitely entertaining.
Horrible. I suck
Horrible?
at poker. I'm really
Yeah.
good at comedy. Maybe I should switch.
Oh, no, you don't want to get into comedy. It's worse. You think poker is brutal? I know comedians.
Really?
Yeah. No, don't do it.
Well,
You better be very, very good.
look at these guys. They're bored. I can't do that.
Well, you know,
I can't sit here and like not talk. It hurts.
I got to laugh yesterday because Mike Leah got sat down next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mike's a very
Quite the
laid-back,
opposite.
quiet guy, and
Nerdy.
You're a little boisterous, just
yeah.
a tad.
Yeah, just a little bit. I talk a lot.
Do you needle him a lot when you play him?
Do I what?
Do you needle him a lot?
I don't know him, so I can't really needle him. But now that I know him, I can needle him a little bit on the radio station.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, we'll work on that.
I like that.
We were listening to an interview in our room. John and I are roommates. Last night.
We're
and,
just more than roommates.
They're partners.
When I get horny, I
They're
get
partners
horny.
on the
We're
room.
life
I thought
partners.
that only
partners.
I thought that only happened in the winters up here in
No,
Canada.
no,
Oh yeah,
no,
it gets
no,
cold. Yeah.
No, we're low on KY jelly.
No, we were listening to an interview that it was like a couple years ago. Joe Hashem was talking. He was getting interviewed by somebody. I don't know what it was. Anyways, he was talking about how poker is dying and how people need to create an atmosphere of fun in the poker world because it's too serious. So when
Yeah.
people come and they sit at the table and they're playing a $1,100 main event or a $10,000 main event, everybody's very serious. They're clicking buttons. It's like they're just playing at home. They're playing online. But the reality is poker's a game and it's supposed to be fun. And I think that when you're creating atmosphere, like having players like John at the table and Logan at the table who are talkative and entertaining.
And yourself, MD. You're
and
pretty
fun.
fun. You're a pretty fun guy.
I mean, we don't come to the poker table to just sit there and be miserable, but a lot of people seem to want to do that. And I'm like, well, this is your life. Like, you might as well enjoy yourself while you're playing a game. Like, you should feel like, I don't know. This is me when I was on day 3 of the main event this year. I was talking to my whole table, and all really talented players, really tough table draw, and everybody was
Yeah, there was
essentially.
this guy named Phil Ivey. No,
No, that was day 4.
Oh, that was day 4.
So,
oh, you made it to day 4.
calm down. Let me tell the story.
Must be
So
nice.
everybody was a really good poker player, and we all kind of realized it. We were like, well, when's our table going to break? And everybody seemed to be really miserable. And I was like, you know what, guys? Like, I know that you're all kind of down because you got a bad table draw and everything, but at the end of the day, I felt blessed to be able to put up $10,000 and play a game for $10,000 when a lot of people in this world don't have that ability. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have the good fortune to be able to enjoy their time at the poker table for $10,000. Like, it's no small chunk of change. So
Yeah,
I think people need to kind of take a step
To
back
Logan
and
and I, it
reevaluate.
is.
You know,
What
if
you
you're at the
talking
poker
about?
table, just have fun with it. Just enjoy yourself. Even if you lose, like, yeah, it might be a lot of money you're losing sometimes, but that's the swings of the game. That's what you signed up for. Just enjoy yourself. Like, why not? YOLO.
I
Wow,
noticed.
YOLO.
Did you? No, you
He
cannot.
just
You're
said
not allowed
YOLO.
to YOLO.
Can we kick him off the
You
station
only
right now?
YOLO.
on these shows you can do an F bomb every once in a while, but no YOLOs are allowed.
YOLO swag. Hashtag YOLO swag.
That's so bad.
So you're
Would
saying
one of you
poker-
guys punch him for that, please?
I've been punched before. Gavin Smith punched me. I think Kelly
No,
talked about
Gavin
that for a while.
Smith
He
slapped you.
smacked you
He
hard.
slapped you. He didn't.
I saw that video in me.
Gavin slaps
Oh my God.
MD. Just YouTube Gavin slaps MD, and then you'll find it. It's the worst. It's the worst idea.
Actually,
I've
it
ever
was
had.
quite great.
I was a really young kid back then, 4 years ago.
Wonderful.
I was 22, 23. I was
Oh, must be nice.
23.
And Gavin was ironically sober at that point.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think he was.
No, he had.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he was.
He only
was
had
off-
like 17 drinks, so
That's
he was pretty
it.
sober.
That's
yeah.
it.
17 Greyhound, double Greyhound.
Takes him about 22 to get drunk these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah, I've seen.
So you're
Gavin
saying,
can drink.
You're saying poker should be seriously fun.
I think it should be seriously fun.
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying.
Well, I would agree with you because going through the 7 weeks of the World Series this year, man, it felt like a mausoleum in there. Everybody took it so seriously, and I think it's become more of a business over the
It's
past
a joke.
couple
It's
of
become
years.
poker's become a joke.
Yeah.
It's become nerdy and dorky and like too serious.
Well, a lot of people don't even come anymore. There's a lot of British guys. They're friends of mine. One person in particular that I really wanted to come to the World Series. His name's Sam Grafton.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
who knows him as Squid Poker, he's got to be the most entertaining person in poker. Like the most fun-loving guy. Like
I'm
he
right
loves
here,
to talk
buddy.
strategy.
I'm right here.
You're up there too. But this guy, if anybody doesn't know Sam Grafton, Squid Poker on Twitter. Like, I can't say enough good things about the guy. Just so friendly. He's a really charming guy. Everybody loves him, and he didn't make it over to the World Series. And it was kind of like I go there to partly to obviously play poker, but partly to see people that I don't get to see for the rest of the year. So it's
I
a
go for
big,
the hookers.
It's a big deal when
Yeah.
poker. You go for the hookers. I mean, that's fine too.
Okay.
Toothless kind.
I don't know. I think people should be able to have the ability
Cheaper.
to enjoy themselves.
Much
Oh,
cheaper.
sure.
Like $100.
That's yeah.
Are you really
you
talking
gotta
about
get-
dollars?
Yeah, well, we're here on. Not talking about poker, are we?
He's talking about poking her.
We actually did have a nice time at the where was it? The Sapphire?
Yeah,
On the very
Sapphire
last
was
night?
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we had 11 too many drinks that
Yeah.
night.
This is why I'm not allowed to go to Vegas. This is a real reason.
You're not allowed to
You
go
don't
to Vegas
drink.
because your wife won't let
You
you
don't
go to
even drink,
Vegas, my friend.
It must be cheap to not drink in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink.
Water's $5, but
Yeah.
Crown and
What do
Coke's
you-
free.
It's amazing how that works, isn't it?
Oh, it's Fiji. Fiji water.
Yeah.
That's Fiji water.
Are you trying to get a sponsorship?
Yeah, of
What's the
course.
deal?
When I go all
I-
in, I take a drink of Fiji water.
See, I think that would be a great tactic. You know, you were doing that at the table
Last
Yeah.
night, yeah.
last
Well,
night.
I'm trying to get this one sponsorship from Famosa Pizzeria.
Uh-huh.
Logan, you've heard of Famosa Pizzeria. Logan?
Yeah, my wife and I own.
That's Logan Dunn.
Logan Dunn Poker on Twitter.
Sorry, say it a little louder. You own what, sir?
Dunn Poker on Twitter.
Coward letterer
Coward letter.
on Twitter. So what's that Famosa Pizza, Logan?
Yeah, that's
pretty tasty.
Restaurant we got in Abbotsford on the new High Street Mall. It's pretty good, and it's doing really well.
Yeah. Is there an address to that, or?
No, it's on Mount Lehman and just off the freeway in the new High Street Mall. So
Nice.
it's.
What's the best pizza for most of pizza?
I don't know. My wife's big keen on the cavaletti. It's.
That sounds
What's in
tasty.
that?
What's in that?
Yeah, what's
You
the
know-
best pizza you guys make?
I think it's the spicy Thai personally.
Spicy Thai.
Yeah, that's.
So
a good,
you make a
Smoking.
spicy Thai pizza and you didn't bring me any.
I know.
Are you freaking kidding me?
There's from
Mark,
there's,
when you show up, you get free pizza.
yeah, there's Famosa
All right.
pizzas in Calgary. So
Is there?
yeah, we should go try and hunt one down. Bring it in.
I'm down.
Okay.
But my wife's inventive and she makes new pizzas all the time.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to all the wives who let their husbands go on poker trips, like
Yeah,
to Vegas
totally.
and Calgary,
It's
Vancouver,
because they have
Montreal.
the big black guy in right now in the bedroom.
And they're
they have to get rid of them.
They're holding down the fort at home.
Oh, they're holding down something. And I don't
Or
know
they're,
if it's the fort.
or they're
Wow.
held down at the fort.
And you guys are sober, by the way.
Well, I
I
don't
just
drink.
They don't
Logan
drink.
Logan and
They
I don't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kelly hasn't bought me any drinks today yet, so
Hey, whoa. Big shout out to Kelly Kellner here.
big, huge
Totally.
shout out actually. Yeah,
Big shout out to Kelly.
I like what he's doing. He's trying to make Canada big in the poker
he's
world.
bringing sexy back
And I
to
like it.
Canadian poker for sure.
Great structure.
Yeah, the structures have been really, really impressive. Like
Totally.
shout out to Edgewater Casino Vancouver. I used to design the tournament structures for the West Coast Poker Championship and Spring Ultra Stack series at the Edgewater.
How does this
and
series
these,
compare?
these honestly, these structures are as good, if not better, than the structures that they have at Edgewater. So, you know,
yeah,
honestly,
totally.
huge shout out. Like even for a $550 event, you know, you're getting 20,000 chips, 25,000 chips.
25,000
You're getting 30 or 45-minute levels for everything. They're not skipping a single level. It's really, really nice, really deep, lots of play. And that's what you like to see when you come to events like this. You like to, like for the poker
yeah.
players that are coming from out of town, that's what makes them come back. The really good structures and really good service.
Yeah, and of course tonight, all in or fold.
Oh, does that start tonight?
That is tonight.
Oh,
Are-
wonderful.
Are you ready for that?
Ready.
I'm all in. That's like my sex life. I'm the one pump chump.
Hey, I think we gotta really get.
No, don't
Kel-
laugh, Mark. It's a fucking.
One-
It's
one
a
pump
handicap. It's a handicap.
They make.
I go in and I'm out within like 20 seconds.
They should try some mind control or hypnosis or something.
Yeah, I try that. I try to think of like my fat science teacher, like back in grade 8.
And if you want to unfollow
Well-
John Angelakis on Twitter right now,
that's Coward Letterer at Coward Letterer Twitter. And that's not me, by the way. It's just a rumor.
I don't know. As long as there's no photos of your upper shoulder on your Twitter account, I'll probably
Hey.
still follow you.
Hey, that's my talent. I'm very hairy.
Too bad you're not. You can show the people at home. Show the people at home.
Can I show them at home?
Sure.
Where? Let's see it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Here, I'll-
Blanca.
Look at that.
You know,
Wearing a sweater
Wow.
and stuff with a
it's
sweater.
like Blanca from Street Fighter.
Wow,
Blanca, that's a good one.
Blanca
Totally
from Street
Blanca.
Fighter.
That's shaved.
Totally
actually.
Blanca.
that's shaved.
That's well, like
Look
2
at this
months
guy.
ago. It's would have had a little more.
Good God.
You could braid that shit.
When you can beat Ashkan Razavi in like the hairiest back competition for 100, you
Bracelet
know,
from Vancouver?
you've made it. You know you've made it.
Who's hairier, Persians or Greeks?
Greeks.
I don't know,
You ever seen the movie 300? That was not about
Yeah,
fighting.
they're
It
all-
was
they're all
about a
shaved.
shave off.
You can see all their
It
abs,
wasn't a
but they're
fighting
all
movie.
shaved,
The
bro.
real story is that we shaved our backs, and whoever had like the most weight and hair won, and we killed them. 1 million of them. We only had 300 Greeks, so they shaved 1 million Persians. We shaved 300 Greeks, and we won.
That's where all those rugs come from, though, isn't it? Okay.
Persian rug. That's us.
Okay,
That's
just
where
checking.
that's how they make Persian rugs. They trim themselves like sheep.
Wow, I am just totally gone.
Mark speaks.
Logan,
Yo.
you're quiet over here. What's going on?
I know I'm a little shy.
He's tired. He played until 2:30 in the morning last night.
Yeah, I did third in the PLO, and that took me until 5:30, and then I tried to get to sleep, and the cleaning ladies woke me up, so I put my clothes on and came in, did the main event, and we bagged up at 2:30. So
Well, we thank you for putting your clothes on.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I'm actually kind of sad that he did.
That's
Because he's a fucking sexy beast.
that PLO tournament was pretty wild too, by the way.
Yeah, no, it was really good. There was some good guys at the table. I'm running good right now, I think, right now.
Not running good. You're just good.
I'm just playing good.
Win the main, you're probably player of the series. You win something.
Yeah,
Did you win
maybe,
something for
yeah.
player of the series?
Yeah, I think it's a
Hat.
Caribbean cruise
A Deej
for
hat.
two, and
We were having this conversation at the table the other day. What does that entail, though? Like, does that mean like you get to play poker on the cruise?
Yeah.
You win. You get entry to the cruise. Just you? Is it a person as well, or do you bring a
plus one,
friend?
you
Plus
like
one.
it's a cruise for two.
Oh, cruise
Oh.
for two.
Like the cruise is just for two?
And they
Like
put
the
you
whole
in some
cruise is just
poker
for two
event?
people, or-
Well, not just for two people. I mean, that'd be pretty.
So I'm
we
gonna have to
need
bring
Kelly to clarify.
one of you guys.
Kelly, let's bring in Kelly.
Yeah, definitely don't bring your wife.
Yeah. Someone's got to hold the
How'd you
fort
like to get
down.
locked out of the house for about a year for that?
Yeah, no.
Hey,
Logan's
honey,
too
I'm
nice
taking
to
one.
get
I
left
want a
out.
cruise.
Yeah.
Oh my god! yeah.
My wife's pretty good though. She lets me do my thing.
Just keep making final tables and she'll be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Miranda Yanni. Thebomb.com. You guys can follow her on Facebook.
You think we can get all of us in on this?
Absolutely not. But
Kelly Keller, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly.
I'm barely. in
There's
here.
no way that we're gonna get the four of us with our side. Other than MD, we could. Well, you can fit right in the middle of this.
This symbol isn't.
Jesus Christ.
Right now, so.
Excellent.
This is just such a conglomeration of ugly.
Oh,
in
this
here.
is it's
We
a
are
nice
at the
color.
World Series.
Angelakis for a hairy Greek guy.
He keeps calling him Angelakis.
My whole life. No end.
Anyways,
Okay.
we were talking about the cruise. How some people at the table were like, "What is entailed in the cruise that you win if you're player of the series for the CBT?"
Royal Caribbean does a national. What's that? No, that's just a roll of dimes I have in my pocket. For the slot machines later.
Just a roll of diamonds?
Dimes.
Oh, dimes. Oh.
Yes, exactly.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going downhill for me.
You saw the video with Gavin at the World Series. So
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever top that one.
No,
so.
but that's pretty close.
No, the Royal Caribbean actually does a tournament every year where on each of their different cruises they have a winner on their electronic tables, and so the cruise package is on their big national championship event, which is some really soft field, and I believe it's it's Western Caribbean. Coming up at the end of the year, so
What's the value, dollar value, you'd say?
probably about 5K.
4 or 5K? Nice.
Well, in here,
Package, actually.
thank you.
And it's a nice cruise, too.
Oh, thank you. There you go. I don't know if I'm comfortable being around you guys.
You just need a couple more drinks.
I gotta say, by the way, Logan's pretty warm.
It's hot. It's getting hot in here.
It's called insulation.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
That's what happens when you got so much hair around you.
That's because of me, jerk. Take away my limelight.
Oh
Who
my
do you
god!
think would win in a sumo wrestling match between Logan and John?
Logan, by far.
I think Logan.
I don't know.
Just on
Logan's-
looks, I take
Logan,
I
how
would
tall
let
are you?
Logan tackle me. No
6'1".
problem.
I
6'1". John's
6'1"?
Yeah.
You seem taller than 6'1", but you probably have about
gotta
30
lie.
pounds on John.
30
you're trying to say
plus.
How much
Either I'm calling you really fat, or God's looking really skinny.
Wow.
I'm a gang. I got heaps.
How much?
You got heaps.
'Cause
Just
I
tell
bet
us
you I- I
in
bet
tell
you I
us
weigh
in
more than you.
kilos so that nobody knows.
No.
Dude.
No, I mean I'm just saying, what
weigh?
would the
I'd
odds
like-
be, Mark?
I'd
What would you
give
put the
a girl, you
line?
don't wanna tell me your
Would
weight?
Logan be like minus 120? Or I mean, Logan be plus 120?
No, if he's the
I
favorite.
might put him up one. I might.
I
give
hold
him-
it well. I hold it well.
I might give him 150 on the line.
Minus
I'll give-
150 or plus 150?
Oh, he's gonna win.
So you got him at minus 150?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm the underdog.
A little.
Yeah.
I want to do
It's
an
like
event.
Yankees had. It cost you 10 points right off the
What
bat.
team are you there, Mike?
I am a Baltimore Orioles fan.
I love you. I love you. I used to live in Baltimore. That's my second
We're
team.
both
Oh, there you
Baltimore
go.
boys.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
can
to
have
call.
two teams,
Get
correct.
past the mic.
We
from
got
there a little
Baltimore
bit.
tonight.
He's wearing a Yankees
Hold
hat.
on,
He's like,
How can
Baltimore's
you?
my
How
team.
can you
Mark
have
finished.
New York be your first team and Baltimore be your second team?
Because my
That's-
family originally was from Astoria, New York, and this is the first hat I ever wore, grade 3. Then they moved to Baltimore, probably in '89. So then I adopted the Baltimore Orioles. But Baltimore sucks. Like they don't. I can't be a Baltimore or Boston fan. and
Have
New
you
York
been
Yankee
watching
fan.
baseball? Baltimore's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm
right?
saying back then.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
been like no.
Well, 88, 89 was a little rough. Yeah, I remember
sucked,
that.
yeah.
They were horrible.
Yeah. So there's no controversy between Baltimore and New York. It's more like Boston and New York.
The worst time
I'm Canadian. What do I know about baseball? Fuck.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, I'll let you slide on that.
Thank you.
I'll let you slide on
Thank
that
you.
one. How do you feel up here, Barry? I mean, you're kind of sandwiched in between these two. It's kind of
Yeah, that's the
He
story.
should
kinda
be-
rough
He's
spot.
a lucky boy.
Hey, you know, I just feel blessed to be here. To be honest with you, Mark. No,
Oh, jeez.
honestly, I'm kind of like I used to be. You know, for the last 4 years, I almost felt like I was a tag along, and now I'm kind of doing my own thing. Where
He was a tag along.
Well,
so you, in other words, he wasn't very good.
in 2010.
He was a great person. Yes, he was.
Okay.
2010
great
was a
person,
funny
alright.
summer for us. We had a good summer. John was essentially winning every day playing dice at Caesar. So we were living at Caesar Palace for like a month and a half for
Yeah,
free.
there you go.
And you know, John was living the good life. And at the same time, one of my best friends in life, one of my good buddies, my older brother Matt Jarvis, he made the final table of the main event that year. So
Right.
obviously there was a lot of drinking going on. And that was the summer that we came to the Deerfoot. So 2010 was kind of like the
was
the
ruckus.
big ruckus year where we did a lot of fun stuff and everybody was winning money at the poker table. So it was a good time. But ever since like 2009, 2010 until about last year, I've just been kind of like, you know, tagging along. Like I didn't mind at all, just doing some favors here and there, like, you know, doing the laundry, doing the cooking, getting free accommodation. Everywhere we went, we'd get hooked up for free hotels.
Who gave you the free hotels, MD?
Well, we got taken care of. Are you
Not
talking
Matt.
about you?
Not Matt Jarvis.
Are you talking about you?
Not your older brother.
No, Matt took care of me. It was just
Of
I was
course.
crashing at
I'm
I was
just
crashing at his
kidding.
house. I was crashing at your place. Like that's kind of what I was doing. I was just like tag along. Who was like, you know, hey.
So
all
you
my-
were a
all
bonus.
I was homeless. Yeah, I was. I was a
Tag
nomad.
along.
He's like the 8
Freeloading,
mile with the
it's
garbage
the
bag
same.
of clothes.
Yeah. But that's fine. Like you have, that's what friends are for, right? And then
Yeah,
that,
of
when you're
course.
kind of going through your downtimes, you're
The
with
good
your
times,
friends,
the
and
bad
then
times.
you know who your friends are when you're going through your rough patches, and when you're back on your feet and you're doing well, you take care of those guys the same way. So
Right.
you know, I'm really thankful for my buddies. What?
I think he's looking for a buy-in over here or
Yeah,
something.
Mark.
Kid puts it off
picking up
100.
Bullet
He
four.
puts it off
Yeah.
120,000
Bullet
chips in one
four.
level. I don't know if I can put him in the main event.
Yeah, this guy from ca.pokernews.com decided to write that article. A little,
Lane, we're looking at Lane over here.
Is that his name? Is Lane? That's
Those
my
guys
name.
are doing
Yeah.
a good job. I don't
You
know
look
how.
like a Lane.
We've got My Stack app here too. I've got that app.
We don't have.
Oh, I saw the T-shirt.
I would have been lying right now if we had my stuff.
My Stack's great, by the way. Anybody that doesn't use My Stack, I think we should have My Stack in every single event. That would make people's lives so much easier. It'd be amazing.
Is that another plug you're dropping?
Any
there,
other
MD?
poker
'Cause
player
my
out
toes
there-
are starting to hurt.
I don't know how these. I don't know
Stop
how
dropping
these
plugs.
poker guys do this.
They're heavy.
I'm just trying to spread the
Why?
love.
Why is that, Mr. Dunn? You don't know how the poker guys do what?
No, when I get here, they're here, and then I play all day, and they're still here. And at the end of the day, they're taking pictures of everybody at their finest after they've done 12 hours of play, and
So you're looking ugly and sweaty, and they're
they're
taking
still
your photos, is that what you're
they're still here, right? And then I go to bed and I wake up in the morning and they come
still
here
there.
and they're still here.
Poker players are the stinkiest
It's
players
a mix
in
of
the
Adderall
world.
and Xanax. I've seen them do it.
Dude,
Xanax.
shout out to all the
Xanax.
poker reporters out there, man. At the World Series, these people grinding
That's
14
Lane.
to 16-hour
Lane,
days.
And what's our
Yeah,
friend's
that's
name?
crazy.
Stone
Walking
Cold.
around.
Stone Cold, what's your name? Lyle.
Lyle and
You
Lane.
look like a Lyle. No, you don't. You look like a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Can I get a hell yeah?
Nobody can see them right now. You have to like describe the look. There's no other way.
We'll post a picture
Okay,
in a
well,
minute
Lyle
on
looks like
at
Stone Cold Steve
dunpoker.
Austin.
We could get Lyle in here.
And
we
Lane
could fit
looks
6
like
more people in
pretty
here.
much a hipster.
He
Well,
does
you're
look,
not a hipster,
He
though.
does look pretty hipster.
Because hipsters don't ever.
He
You're
looks
on
like
the edge.
he's seen some shit.
One thing they don't look is tired, which is really weird.
Well, it's because they have been grinding. They've been doing
robots.
reporting.
They're
But yeah,
robots.
shout out to all the poker reporters out there. You're a poker reporter, I guess, technically. Mark?
Technically,
in a way,
sort of.
not a chip count
Actually, I
reporter.
want to give a
but-
shout out to a Vancouver player that didn't join us. They were supposed to come.
Who?
His name's DJ Physic,
Oh,
aka,
Anthony.
Yeah,
aka
what's up with
Vanilla
that?
Ice.
Anthony Marr.
Anthony Marr, aka Mr. Bubbles.
He's probably just hanging out with Snoop.
Yeah,
Probably.
he's actually DJ Physic has won. What was it? The #1 ranked at the Vancouver.
Bubble.
No.
He
I'm
bubbles
talking
every
about the
tournament. Oh,
DJ
you're talking
Awards.
about-
He
okay.
won the best hip hop DJ 5 years running. I think. Is that it? 5 years
Yeah.
running?
Wow.
In
He's
Vancouver.
good.
He's
He's
very
good.
good
He's
DJ.
not the best
He's
DJ.
not only a talented DJ.
DJ Dimitri is the best DJ. That's Dimitri Pantazis.
DJ
You can
Dimitri's
follow him
good
on
too.
Facebook, DJ Van City.
Can I drop a
Dimitri
shout
Van
out
City.
without you dropping a shout out over my shout out?
Well, no, because that's your boy. And,
I'm just
and my
saying
boy's
Anthony
cool too.
Marr,
Yeah,
aka
take turns
DJ
on the
Physic.
shout-outs. Be nice.
DJ Physic, really good poker player, even better DJ, even better
the best.
person,
He's a good guy.
best hair in poker.
The
I
greatest
think
hair.
maybe best hair in poker. Anybody that doesn't know DJ Physic,
Wow,
follow
that's-
DJ
that's
Physic.
a
on-
statement.
That's
No,
a,
he does. And he has
honestly,
the
have you ever
best-
seen?
best shoes too?
Yeah. He's got the best kicks and the best hair.
Biggest collection of shoes.
I don't know about best kicks, just like
No, he
widest
does. He's
range.
got 700 pairs of shoes.
Oh, okay, we're back from break. There's an ante now. I better go.
Okay, go.
I got got some.
MD,
I
it
got
was
some
great.
free bets to put in here. I got
Good
36,000.
luck.
Thanks,
Get it
MD.
in.
Good
Get
luck
it
to you,
in.
End
buddy.
of the day with 250 like Logan.
Unload the chamber.
Hey, do me a favor. Get rid of that stupid Blue Jays hat, by the way.
I know. Thanks, Mark.
I don't know if you
Mark, I
noted
like
his shirt over there.
I
Mike's
like
shirt.
you, Mark. Mark, you're a good guy.
Blue Jays shirt.
You're a Baltimore Orioles fan, eh?
I am.
Have you been to Camden Yards?
Oh yeah, I used to live out there. Yeah.
You used to live out there.
Yeah,
I used to live out there
South
as well.
Central PA. So a little over an hour away.
Pit beef was pretty good, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It
Boobs,
just-
Boobs
crab cakes?
barbecue. Oh, crab
cakes?
cakes, incredible.
You ever had a crab cake?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. You haven't
No,
had
you haven't had
I haven't had
one.
a
Not out
crab
there.
cake.
You've had that hippie Vancouver crab cake, like little chunks of meat, where we're talking about jumbo lump white meat crab cake.
Mixed
I'm
well
so
too. Yeah.
hungry.
Oh, look, there's.
You know, you're
is it
kind of making me
Syed?
lonely and
Dude.
missing Baltimore.
When was the last time you went?
Boy, it's been about a year and a half.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It needs to change though. I got to get back out there. I'm getting ready for the playoffs. I hope.
Where do you live now?
Las Vegas.
You live in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Luck be a lady.
Yeah, I'm on
Say
KLEV
nice.
12:30 a.m. in Las Vegas.
Oh,
of course,
we're
you can also
dropping a
catch
plug
us
here.
on
Mark. Getting jealous over here?
KLEV1230am.com.
Nice. That's what
Oh,
again?
I'm
We didn't hear
vicious
that.
about plugs. Don't worry, you worry
Oh,
about
dude,
that. I'm
you have
fine.
to plug people.
I don't normally go all in, but when I do, I take a bite of Famoso pizza first.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm gonna start doing that when I play.
Dude, it's the greatest. Those guys on the final table do not know how much money they could make.
Yeah, it's good.
That would be ridiculous. I can tell you, Maury would probably chop their heads off them.
Well, that Kelly wants to do
Eskandar,
the.
or whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Is it Eskandar?
Yeah,
no.
Maury Escandani.
Eskandani. That's what it is.
That's
Perfect.
Kelly's doing that. He wants to do the TV stuff up here, so I'm sure there'd be a lot of advertising.
Oh, 100%.
A lot of money to be made.
If I final table, that would have been the biggest plug whore ever.
Yeah.
I want somebody to do that. Seriously, just like every time that they take an action,
Yeah, take
they
a bite of
plug
the Big
something.
Mac.
You plug something.
Absolutely.
I'd like to see somebody at the final table with a reasonable amount of chips actually tattoo something on their forehead like poker stars. Like an actual tattoo.
Yeah, but they would blur that out.
You think so?
100%.
The tattoo?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
It's no different than a patch.
I know, but I'm pretty sure they would blur it
Well,
out.
Jason, why don't you try that?
Jason.
Or I'm sorry, Logan.
His name is Logan
His name is Logan.
Mark. Mike.
I had a drink already today. Logan, why don't you do that?
Wow.
See what happens. You get on a
Yeah,
televised
see
table,
what the wife says.
tattoo
I
something
want-
on your forehead.
Yeah, well, I want people to see me. I don't want to be blurred out.
They would
I don't
blur
know,
me out
maybe-
without a tattoo.
Tattoo your
His
eyeball
face
lids.
out.
You guys are nuts. I love it. It's been so much. It's so much fun up here.
Yeah.
I mean,
What, Calgary?
that's been. I mean, it's been such a
Calgary's
difference.
boring.
No, like I said, was it the?
Mark, don't lie.
No, I,
You're coming from Las Vegas.
Bring it to
Calgary.
BC. Bring this stuff. BC Pieces got to go to Hard Rock, man.
BCPC. Yeah.
If anything, Kelly's got to bring that back. He's got to bring it back. We need it. It's close for
I
us.
concur.
It's fun. It's a nice place.
We don't have to fly anywhere.
Yeah, we can go home.
there's a lot of good players in Vancouver. That's a tough
Yeah.
place.
Oh my God, the best.
There-
And I'm not just saying that because I'm from Vancouver.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
there's
best.
some good players.
Yeah, a lot
for
of,
sure.
of course, a lot of American online players
Yeah.
shot up
And
there
it's-
too.
Exactly.
Greg
A lot of
Mueller, Sean Buchanan.
Greg Mueller, he's the best.
He's good.
You can
Yeah, where the
follow
hell's-
him at Greg FBT, Twitter.
Yeah, where the hell is Greg? We should
Greg
drag him
is
up here.
living the life. I think he's in San Diego watching a couple baseball games. Thank God for Facebook because I got to, live the
Get the
dream through
updates.
Greg.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
yeah, I know. I
Same
enjoy
with
him.
Bucky. Bucky's a good guy. A little
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, Sean's a good dude.
By the way, what do you think of those Deej bracelets from Deej Poker?
We should get one of those.
Well, these bracelets are great.
Should have one. You guys
Should I-
want one? Have one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
want one.
have one.
I'll take one.
I'm taking the rainbow.
You doing all of them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this for my boy.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna bring him this trophy right here.
Yes.
Yeah, the
fact,
big one's
I-
still back there.
I might even break it right now, just so I have to win it.
Why would you do something dumb like that? Really?
Look at him. Does he look smart?
God, crazy Canucks. I'll tell you what. What are you gonna do?
Canucks. Are you? Is that a prediction, Logan? Are you going on the record right now saying that you're gonna?
I'm
beat the
winning
rest of
this.
These mutts over here?
I am gonna win
You're
this.
gonna beat these wizards.
I don't know if you guys know, but it's
We're
my
at
time.
Hogwarts right
It's
now.
my
You're
time
gonna
right
beat all
now.
the wizards?
There you go.
Yeah, it's my time for sure.
Who else's time should it be but yours, right? Who else's time should it be but yours?
Yeah, I'm laying down some big hands against bigger ones right now, so I'm in the zone. And
Mark, feel free to kick us off anytime, right? Just, we don't want to get in that awkward state where it's like you don't want to talk to us anymore. And it's like,
Now, after last night where I had nothing to talk about, I'm making up for it right
it
now.
got a lot quieter. MD
yeah, I don't know why
left.
people don't want to come. And
I
talk.
don't know, they're scaring me. I don't know what it is.
Why?
We'll chime in
I don't
later.
know.
We'll chime in later. We'll come back.
I like holding on to big black things. Here, you can hold it.
Yeah. We'll chime in later. We'll come back and
Okay.
we'll chat more.
All right, sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Okay. That
Guys,
was
thank
fun.
you. Pleasure.
Mark, Mike,
Deej.
What was your name?
Mark?
No, what was your name, though? He called you something.
I called him Jason.
Jason. All right, Jason. It was a pleasure.
All right.
Guys, thank you very much.
Okay, Tom.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Good luck today.
All right, Tom. Oh, Gary.
Hey, let us know when he starts trash talking us. We wanna put him on post.
What a bunch of schmucks. No. Good guys. There you go. I'll tell you what. Some of the most fun guys you're going to find in a poker room right there. MD Hughes, John Angelakis, and Logan Dunn. God, I almost said Jason again. Well, that's a way to start a show, huh? We're here on the Mark Hoke Show live. Oh, and I see I did something on the camera that's making me have to slump down a little bit. That's annoying. I'm going to have to fix that over the break. But wow. I don't even know where to go from there. I think what I'll do is I'm going to regroup, take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to recap what happened in yesterday's 1A main event and a couple other tournaments here as well. Kind of give you the rundown what's happened here at the CPT so far, and of course get you updated on all the action. The guarantee's been crushed here at the main event, and of course we've also got the All-Inter Fold tournament tonight, Bounty tournament tomorrow too. So should be a pretty good one. So let's step back, take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thanks for joining us, everybody, live from the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Great Eagle Casino and Resort. Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.
Poker players, it's time to check out DeejPoker.com. Deej Poker is the unique and clever choice for a new generation of true grinders, representing the full spectrum of poker players from the novice to the world champion. A true Deej player gives their heart and soul for countless hours at the table to be the best. And Deej Poker Apparel shows everyone who you really are, on and off the felt. So join the new generation at DeejPoker.com. That's DEEG Poker.com. Deej Poker, the world's newest poker apparel store.
I'm Dutch Boyd, two-time WSOP bracelet winner, and I want to share my story with you. 12 years as a pro has taught me a lot. For the last year, I've boiled it all down into a tell-all book, 90,000 words. In Poker Tilt, I take you on my journey through all the ups and downs that poker has to offer, all the manic highs and hellish lows of every bad beat and lucky draw. So go to www.pokertilt.com to read more, or just go buy the new book on Amazon or Kindle right now, pokertilt.com. I guarantee you'll enjoy the ride.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at DoubleDigitCovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at DoubleDigitCovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
The Canadian Poker Tour returns to Calgary, Alberta, Canada for the CPT Summer Showdown July 24th through August 3rd at the Great Eagle Resort and Casino. With 10 big events over 11 days featuring over $500,000 in guarantees, it promises to be one of the most exciting events on the summer poker calendar. Plus, the Mark Hoke Show will be there live from July 31st through August 3rd for coverage of the CPT Summer Showdown High Roller and Main Event. For the full schedule and outstanding hotel and flight discounts, just visit CanadianPokerTour.tv. That's Canadian CanadianPokerTour.tv. See you in Calgary July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino for the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
Wow. We're back. Unbelievable. How about those guys? John Adgelakis, MB Hughes, and Logan Dunn join us there on the show. How does Adgelakis not have any Twitter followers? I seriously just looked. Guy's hilarious. Lane, what's going on there? Kyle, what's going on? I mean, this is ridiculous. That's unbelievable. Jay Adgelakis, Agelakis. He's only got 34 followers. He's not trying. I'm calling out he's not trying. He's got to get that rolling. Wow. Well, there's a great start to the show. Thanks for being with us here on the Mark Hoke Show. We didn't even get a chance to do the introduction. I'm Mark Hoke. Thanks for being with us. Of course, we're live here at the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown. Calgary, Alberta, Canada, of course, at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino. And we're back here in the Blaze Restaurant. Of course, cleared this place out as this event was so good that they said, you know what, we got to take over the restaurant. Screw it. It's ours. And they have done so and done so very well. Today's entries for the main event, 127, would have needed 150 to get to the guarantee. They'll probably make that today. Of course, obviously, we had a few players in there yesterday, too. So looking at this guarantee has absolutely been destroyed. May get doubled by the time it's all over because these guys are playing a little bit nuts out here. It's pretty exciting to watch. Everybody's having a lot of fun, and we're certainly enjoying ourselves here, too, on the Mark Hoke Show. Let's take a look at what happened yesterday, courtesy of our good friends at Poker News Canada, ca.pokernews.com if you want to get all the live updates for what's going on there. And, of course, we'll keep you up to date as well as to any interesting happenings. But Doug James brings home the chip lead early on. Of course, these guys started off with 30,000 chips. And Mr. James ends the day at 348,200. Impressive run for him. And he is your chip leader, followed by Richard Mask at 316,800. Ruben Percival at 304,600. And Zun Chen at also over the 300,000 chip mark. Just looking down some of the other names here, too. Hassam, 296,500. DA, 294,600. And let me turn the screen here so I can see all this. Peter Citis, probably, excuse me. Citis. I'm going to go with it. If I'm wrong, Lane will correct me. 232,100. Liam Brown picked up some a big run late and went to 224,300. Dustin Santani at 201,500. Chris Clisby at 188.4. Uri Miro 164.5. Logan Dunn, who we just had on the show, 152,300. Adam Moore at 147,700. Shiraz Nasir 128.8. Trent Spock 100,400. And a couple are made through. Jody Luchuk at 96,500. Corey Golanowski 93,300. Joel Bullock 58.6. And Wayne Hoffert at 43,400. Look at Kelly Kellner. He's just kind of hanging around in there.
We're making some new rules for the rest of the weekend.
Oh,
it's a long weekend in Canada, my friend.
Uh-oh.
I know you had the...
Wait, turn that mic on, too.
Well, yeah, sure.
You got your hands full. I apologize. I'll handle that.
There you go. Thank you. We made some new rules.
Okay,
I made new rules.
There's new rules. It is his poker tour.
It's my tour.
He is paying me to be here, so...
Yes.
So what are the new rules?
Well, this idea of not drinking before you do a show,
Okay,
or drinking while you're doing a show, it's a long weekend. It's a long weekend.
It is.
It's a beautiful summer. You're in Calgary. You're in Canada. Cheers, my friend.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Works for me.
Okay. What's going on? I see you had the boys from Vancouver on here.
They're nuts.
Boy, that Logan and John, they make a nice couple, don't they?
They're cute.
Yeah.
I believe the term is bears in the community there.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, he's Greek. You know.
Yeah, well, what do you got to do? That's awesome. They're great guys. Very happy to have them.
A lot of fun.
Stopping by on the show. They're ready to go again, by the way.
Oh, I know.
We'll get 'em.
I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not, but I invited them to the presidential suite for the party tonight.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Could be an interesting night.
People's backs might get shaved.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
scared.
I had to shave my chest. I had a stress test here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's right.
My heart was fine, but I come home and I have like 3 spots, and I'm not quite like John, but I was close. And so it took me about an hour. And right down, and now it's coming back, and it's I don't know, it was quite interesting. I looked at myself in the mirror. I hadn't had a bare chest since I was 14 years old.
It's a sight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to do that one time too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's a little different.
Well, that's a good theme for the show. Let's what else can we talk
We're
about?
talking about shaving our chests. That's
Yes.
great. But let's talk a little poker.
Okay.
Of course, that's what we're here for. And Kelly, the guarantee on this one, you got a little more. You have to get a little more gutsy with that. Next
Yeah,
time.
I think
Well, you
definitely.
upped it from the last time.
I upped it from the last time, but I knew we'd hit it out of the park this time. Just the timing of this event is so good. Really, there isn't a lot of competition. We got asked to market the tournament, another tournament in town that's coming up next week. But you start to look at the overlapping that event with the $10 million guaranteed down in Florida. You've got the big event coming up, the Poker Stars $1 million guaranteed event coming up in Montreal at the end of the month. So this is really a nice time, and I think we're going to lock and load this time for the next couple of years to come.
There you go.
You know, you got a month. You get your World Series hangover to be over with.
Thank God.
And yeah, are you over that?
No.
I think
No.
you worked harder than anybody during that World Series.
Wow. Well, that's
Do you know
quite
you
a
worked as
compliment.
hard during that as Jeff Johnson, tournament director at Grey Eagle Resort and Casino, is working this weekend. Jeff was a little bit crabby, but he's smiling now. Jeff, do you want to come over and share your
Jeff
your
is
joint-
scared.
yeah.
Jeff knows he can't follow that last game.
No. Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
Jeff was.
gonna be tough to do all
Jeff was a little miserable this morning. He gets cranky in the mornings.
Well, I think that happens to all of us a little bit.
Not me. I'm pleasant in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Not by
Oh
me.
yeah. No, I'm a breath of
Not
fresh
mine.
air. A breath of fresh air.
Okay. We'll talk to the girls after tonight. Let's see what they say next morning.
Yes.
Anyway.
We'll do a survey.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna be able to do
like
a
a
survey. All
checkout
right.
survey, like
All right.
a what do they call that? An exit interview when you get fired.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
All right. We'll see.
You're
how
in
that
charge
goes.
of that.
Anyway, but back to this main event. I mean, what a sensational run here for this one. 129 entries yesterday, already 127 today.
Yeah.
You only needed 150 to hit the guarantee, so obviously that's
Yeah, I guess
long gone
time to step up that guarantee. We're looking at trying to build something a little bit different and innovative for the fall. Of course, the casino, their numbers are through the roof here. Drop in the pit, their slot play, their food and beverage, especially the Blaze Bar, the bar tabs there between. We should have a throwdown between the Edmonton bar tabs and the Calgary bar tabs.
I think it'd be a good idea. Why don't you get the Vancouver
Well,
guys in on that too?
I don't know.
Well, there's more Calgary
Yeah.
and Edmonton here, so okay, I get
don't know.
that.
I'm the jury's still out on those Vancouver guys.
All right.
Yeah, we'll invite them in. They got to step up and prove themselves. But
Okay.
how can you compete like with the Cumley brothers? The Cumley brothers themselves could probably outdrink a team of 20 Calgary guys.
Ooh.
Have you seen these guys?
No.
You know, well, tonight you're coming out. You're not going to have your bubble bath and go to sleep at 9:30 like you did last time. Tonight we are taking you out.
What's wrong with a bubble bath at 9:30?
Well,
How did you know, by the way? I'm curious. I didn't tell anybody.
We have you under surveillance. So.
Son of a gun.
No, I tell you something. No, tonight's going to shake you up a little bit. It's going to be an interesting show tomorrow because you're going to be in a little slow gear.
Okay.
Just saying.
It's been
We
done.
invite you all down to the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino tonight to Blaze Bar for celebration of the end of Day 1A and leading up to the weekend here. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with the numbers. And you know, I was watching how the numbers were flowing in yesterday. You get this, you get that surge of entries, then you get the late reg, and when you start to get the re-entries, there was one guy that entered yesterday 8 times.
Yeah, I saw that.
8 bullets. God bless him. Thank you for the registration fees. We appreciate that very much.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, we do.
Are you
We do.
sure?
Yeah, I think they're surprised for that.
Hey, and of course, tonight we got the All-In or Fold tournament.
Yes, and I got an announcement about the all-inner fold. Due to the oversized fields that we have, we are actually pushing back the start time from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. This place is just packed. Every table, every dealer. I think they're going to ask us to deal later on.
How about put me in the tournament?
You could do that.
I'll give you like 80%. Just
Really?
put me in. I'll give you 80%.
80%. I'll put you in.
I'll give you 80%.
Are you any good?
When I win it.
Are
Well,
you-
All-In or Fold, that'll be an interesting one for me.
Yeah.
But am I good? Yeah, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna phone Gavin and ask him. Has Gavin ever watched you play?
Gavin and I actually played a little bit of heads up on a website. They were doing some beta testing online.
Yeah.
So Gavin has actually seen me play a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little. Not much.
Now,
but a
now
little bit.
what do you think Gavin would say if he was here right now, which we would love to have him here? He just got back home to Anchorage, and he's got a few issues going on at home there. So we wish him all the best and send out our love and prayers to Gavin. And we know what you're going through, bro. And it's tough, but life goes on. Anyways, what would Gavin say? I predict that
I know what
Gavin
Gavin
would
say.
Yeah.
Gavin would say, "Are you effing kidding me?"
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
I see Gavin saying, Mark Hoke is the worst poker player I have ever seen.
He might say that.
Yeah. Should
He
we
might.
phone him and ask him?
You could if you want, or at least get a text or something there.
Okay. I'm going to text him. We'll keep going on this, but
I don't know if he'd say I'm the worst because he's played against some. I'm sure played against some bad.
some pretty
players
bad
over the
ones.
years.
Yeah. I'm kind of trashing you a little bit. Should we have it
Okay.
last longer if we both play?
Okay.
What about if we both play? I'll buy us in and we'll put any money we win to charity, to Brad Garrett's Maximum
All right.
Foundation.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
I'm down with that. So that one's going to be starting up at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m. start time tonight.
So that'll shorten up the show a little bit.
Oh yeah.
We're scheduled at 7:30 time here. So
Yeah, you got me really confused with your start times.
I know because I wanted to make sure because I changed it the last time and then I changed it back because I realized I did not accommodate all my friends on the East Coast.
Oh, nice.
So took care of that.
Okay.
Had to be corrected.
127 players in level 4. That's a
It's
good
pretty
start.
sensational.
Yeah. So we'll start. You start getting those rebuys coming in here once you get into this level 5, 6, 7, and the middle part of those 3 levels. One bullet, one bullet, says the crew from Edmonton. Huh. Is this the longest you've ever gone in the tournament? Level 4? You're going to make the second break.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a smart way
They
to
just
do
drove in. There's a whole crew of them that drove down today. I think they put them all on the special bus. And yeah. Have we got the dealers talking slow enough for you guys to understand from Edmonton? Okay. Excellent. Welcome.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Little trash talk between Edmonton and Calgary. And it's going to be an interesting run out. I'm very excited, Logan, that you had on the first segment here. Just a tremendous player. Really, really happy to see him coming back on Sunday. So
Yeah, his numbers. I did hand and mob him real quick.
Yeah.
Since I knew at least he was coming on, and I mean he's been having a very good last 12 months. Very good.
yeah, he certainly has.
Yeah, so just some updates on what's going on in the tournament right now. Let's see. Nicole Cervenka is chipped up a little bit
You know who
towards
she
the
is?
end of level 2. No,
She is Canada's poker sweetheart. She's adorable.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely adorable. I got a
that's-
crush on her for years.
That's pretty.
Yeah, we'll get her over here. She's sitting at the table over there in the corner. She is just the sweetest thing ever.
Wasn't Jen Harmon poker sweetheart for a while? I mean, just in
She's got
general.
Jen Harmon crushed.
Okay.
Wait till you meet this girl.
Okay. Done.
You're gonna want to write her a poem afterwards.
Nicole Cervenka picking up a few chips there. She went up to 38,000. Let's see who else we got flying around here with a few chip counts. Dana Dima is here, of course, WSOP bracelet winner.
How about our girl, Chi Nguyen?
Yep, she's up to 40. Dan's up to 64.
Nice.
Ryan Schoenbart's at 38.6. Danny Fritas, 36.4.
Danny Fritas from Toronto. He came here with Ty and her girlfriend.
There you go.
Danny was doing very good in the CPT Player of the Year, and he's been watching his name slide and slide and slide. So we're going to be busting his balls about that every time we see him there.
Oh, that's so not nice.
Yeah.
It's a Player of the Year standing.
I know. Well, that's why it's fun.
You gotta bust somebody for falling down a couple spots in a Player of the Year standing.
Well, absolutely. He should. He's played like 4 events. He hasn't cashed.
No, he's got to. He's got to pick it up.
We're a little tougher up. We're a little tougher up here. It's a little tough love.
Fair enough.
Listen,
Sayed Hassim.
losing sucks.
It does.
Show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser.
Guy that didn't lose, Sayed Hassim, won the Omaha tournament.
Certainly did.
He is at 34.7. Alex Bailicki, 34.6. Sinan Tawfik, the official runner-up in the high roller, 33,000. Jimmy Lee was actually.
Should we talk to Sinan about getting Haven back again?
Yeah. I don't think there's any question about that.
She's supposed to be coming back this afternoon.
Okay.
There you go.
That's good. We got Jeff McNeely down a little bit to start the day, as is Bosch Rahami. Mike Lee is down a little bit to start. Chris Mysenko also down to 16-1. So the guy's going to have to go a little bit. I'm sorry?
Semesko.
Semesko. I'm sorry.
There you go.
What did I say?
That's the Canadian pronunciation
what did I say?
of Semenko.
There's an S in there. I kind of missed it, and I do apologize.
Excellent.
See, this is what happens when I start
That's
drinking.
that American
before the
schooling,
show.
you know. It's,
hey now.
We'll let you catch up.
Hey
Listen,
now.
we'll give you a few of those.
All right. Nicole Sorega, by the way, also up now to 49,000. Just got an update on that. Let's see. T-Win at 35. Leah's got a couple back at 20. So Mike just hiding in the corner over there.
I'm glad I'm not playing. Just drinking this afternoon.
Okay. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm feeling very relaxed because, it's fun. When you have the guarantees, you have $500,000 worth of guarantees. And, there really isn't a lot of margin and profit built into these events.
Right.
And so by the time you pay your labor and you pay all of your marketing costs out of the reg fees, which we're not even getting 100% of the reg fees on the deal with the casino, makes it very tough. So when you have those type of scenarios. So I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very relaxed. And I'm going to enjoy this nice Canadian long weekend.
Yeah, well, thanks to everybody for showing up here. And, of course, if you're close by, you can still get in here on the main event. And we've got the All-Winner Fold tonight. We also have a bounty tournament coming up tomorrow. There's still 3 trophies behind us.
It certainly is.
So, opportunities for you to still pick up a win here on the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown. Yeah, so come play. What are you waiting for?
Absolutely. Can't win if you don't play.
All right, let's see what else. I think we got all the updates covered on there. But, Dana Demon leading the way today so far. Yeah, it's always nice. Yeah, that's always good. You like to see one of your top players,
absolutely,
top names getting off to good starts in these tournaments. And so obviously you want to come back the next day and be here and
for sure
get it done. So I'm sure Mike Lee
he was in the zone today, too. I saw him coming out of the hotel this morning and looked like he was ready to play.
Yeah, so that obviously was. So nice start for him at this one. We're looking, like I said, still 127 entries for today, 129 yesterday. So pretty exciting day for you guys. Awesome.
Thank you, Matt.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of other tournaments going on across North America, too, and everybody is just crushing numbers here.
Yeah.
And just, in general, the Mid-States Poker Tour had their event. They're nailing it. Parks has an event out in Philadelphia. They're nailing it today.
Yep.
Got a tournament going on down in Thunder Valley that has gotten completely out of control.
Really?
I mean, that statement that poker is dead.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of momentum, but it comes down to the structures, the events, and building the core intrinsic value of these events. When people come to our events, they know that there's going to be a great structure, great format, level payouts, and that's an important thing. But the summertime, it's been interesting because the industry typically is strayed away from these type of near or right after the World Series, figuring everybody's all just drained after that. But the reality is what percentage of poker players nationally are actually there for the main event or for that last week or last 2 weeks of the WSOP?
Right.
And the number and that percentage is very small. So I think that it's not out of the question by running an event.
No, and honestly, most guys when we asked them at the World Series, how long do you think is a good time to take off after the World Series is over, after you've done that grind? And most of them say, I just need a week and I'm okay. So
Absolutely.
So not scheduling, so letting August just, July and August just disappear off the calendar.
It makes no sense.
Not smart.
And we're seeing now the success of it.
Yeah, especially a packed house here. Pretty exciting.
Nice to see.
Pretty exciting. I'll tell you what, hey, let's get another break in.
Okay.
And we will be right back here with more Kelly Kellner from the Canadian Poker Tour here, plus all these great players. I just got to see some of them a little while ago, and I'm sure we'll see them again before.
Well, we're going to start getting that was just going to ease us in. I'm going to bring us some more of the crazier ones that are a little more outrageous. So drink your drink.
Be scared, everybody. Be very scared. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show, live from the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Grey Eagle Resort and Casino. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Saturday, August 9th, live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The World Series of Fighting returns with WSOF 12. Luis Palomino, Luis Gonzalez, Ronnie Marks, and Cully Butterfield go head-to-head for a shot at the title.
Shuts it down!
Plus, 8 of Las Vegas's top MMA fighters square off for an electric night of action. For tickets, go to AXS.com and the Hard Rock box office or WSOF.com.
Poker players, it's time to check out DeegePoker.com. Deej Poker is the unique and clever choice for a new generation of true grinders, representing the full spectrum of poker players from the novice to the world champion. A true Deej player gives their heart and soul for countless hours at the table to be the best. And Deej Poker Apparel shows everyone who you really are, on and off the felt. So join the new generation at DeegePoker.com. That's DEEG Poker.com. Deej Poker, the world's newest poker apparel store.
I'm Dutch Boyd, two-time WSOP bracelet winner, and I want to share my story with you. 12 years as a pro has taught me a lot. For the last year, I've boiled it all down into a tell-all book, 90,000 words. In Poker Tilt, I take you on my journey through all the ups and downs that poker has to offer, all the manic highs and hellish lows of every bad beat and lucky draw. So go to www.pokertilt.com to read more, or just go buy the new book on Amazon or Kindle. Right now, pokertilt.com. I guarantee you'll enjoy the ride.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at DoubleDigitCovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at DoubleDigitCovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
The Canadian Poker Tour returns to Calgary, Alberta, Canada for the CPT Summer Showdown July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino. With 10 big events over 11 days featuring over $500,000 in guarantees, it promises to be one of the most exciting events on the summer poker calendar. Plus, the Mark Hoke Show will be there live from July 31st through August 3rd for coverage of the CPT Summer Showdown High Roller and Main Event. For the full schedule and outstanding hotel and flight discounts, just visit CanadianPokerTour.tv. That's CanadianPokerTour.tv. See you in Calgary July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino for the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel apparel.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we are back live. I gotta get in the shot. You gotta move over a little bit. I didn't realize how far. Those guys pushed me over so much.
I would say there was a lot of mass in that shot. And then they pulled me in.
Yeah.
And MD is skinny. He's I don't know.
We should just put him up on our shoulders or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Hung him from the ceiling.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Okay. I'm sure he won't object.
Well, you remember yesterday we talked about the story of MD getting slapped by Gavin Smith at the Canadian Poker Tour Players Party. So, that's Mark. He's somewhat recovered.
Obviously not enough, though.
No, I don't think he'll ever be completely recovered.
What's with the hyphenated names up here? You know,
I don't know.
We got like Marc-Andre Ladouceur.
Yeah.
You know,
I invited Marc-Andre, but he had some other plans coming up. I told him the girls are all asking about him up here, and
what's this? MD Hughes. And that's even more pretentious with the hyphen in there.
Yeah, everything I'm about to say is completely inappropriate, so I'm not going to say anything. I've matured a little bit.
There you go.
No, ask my mom. You ask my mom.
Okay, I met your mom actually.
I know you did.
Yeah, very nice.
She's not here. That's why I'm drinking.
Very nice lady. How'd that happen?
I don't know. Must have been dropped on my head or something.
Obviously. Hey, got a couple plugs we got to get in here. Of course, hey, coming up next Saturday in Las Vegas, for you guys that are, and you know what, if you just go down.
Yeah.
If you come down, I can probably, a couple of you, I can probably get a couple people in to the World Series of Fighting 12 coming up on Saturday.
That'd be fun.
That is, yeah, it's a great time. It's going to be at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, where we'll be Sean and the boys having us down there. Of course, Palomino versus Gonzalez, and Gonzalez kid undefeated in 9 fights. Palomino with a ton of knockouts in his career. Yeah. This could be fun.
It would be. It would be. Yeah.
So, but even if you can't make it, you can still watch it on NBC Sports Network. You guys have a NBC Sports Network up here.
It's actually they also have a deal with TSN up here, so it gets streamed onto TSN as well. So.
Okay, so make sure you check it out. That's going to be Saturday night, I believe, on air at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not even going to get into any of the other times. 10 p.m. Eastern, Calgary. 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. here, 9 p.m. Central. There, I just gave 4 times out now. 10 p.m. Eastern.
In London and in Russia.
I'll let you do the research on that.
For the Russian players.
Yeah. Well, make sure you guys check it out. World Series of Fighting 12. They have some great fighters in that organization. I know it's a more of an upstart group, but I'll tell you what, they got a featherweight that is 6 feet tall.
It's amazing.
He's amazing, 6 feet tall. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, I wrestle.
Really? Yep.
And I had to wrestle at 185 because I was like at 170. It was kind of my ideal weight.
When's the last time you were 185?
God, I don't even know. Probably about 20 years ago.
Okay. With 1 foot on the scale, maybe.
Yeah, about 20 years. I was still there.
Yeah.
But it's such a
Thank goodness you're handsome, eh?
Yeah, I know. But it's such a disadvantage to have that give that so much height up all the time.
Yeah.
And here's a guy who's a featherweight, and we know you think of the featherweights, fighting or boxing, they're usually in the 5'4" to 5'6" range. This guy's 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah, and his reach.
That's brutal.
It's a completely different strategy for his coach to come in there and have to do it.
I don't know how anybody's going to beat this guy, but Mike Glenn. I believe he's from Canada. I have to double check that. But yeah, and him and they've got a great female fighter on there, bantamweight. Aguilar, that's just unreal. I mean, she is vicious.
Yeah.
So I highly encourage you, if you haven't checked out the World Series of Fighting, to check it out and go to WSOF.com. So it's not WSOP. So it should be easy for poker players.
You would think so.
We got WSOP. We got WSOF.
Well, we partnered with World Series of Fighting Canada for their December event in Vancouver.
Oh, there you go.
And I actually was able to take them into the Century Casino Grand Villa and got them hooked up there. So
nice.
So we're big fans.
Yeah, there you go. So a great card coming up there. Also want to say hi to some of our sponsors here, too. We got our good friends at Deej Poker. People are digging the Deej stuff. It's over here for sale, everybody. Over here for sale.
I wonder if Tournament Director Extraordinaire Jeff Johnson wants a sweater.
Got to pick them up. You're up in Canada. You guys need hoodies,
yeah.
especially good
ones. It's chilly in here today too. I don't know.
Yeah, so make sure you go to Deej Poker, DEEG Poker, like Degenerate.
Wonder what Kenny needs. Kenny, assistant tournament director. He said he's good, but
he always says he's good.
Yeah.
No matter what we ask.
We've heard that all week. I'm good.
He's good. Yeah. Well, if he's good, he's good.
I guess.
But head over there to DeejPoker.com and check out a brand new poker apparel company. They got some unique stuff on there for you, for the degenerate poker player in mind, and that is kind of scary.
I'm playing with the bracelet.
Yeah, they're good bracelets. Right. I just had a comment about how amazing their logo is too, because if you flip it, it looks the same.
Really?
Way.
Oh, yeah.
How about that, huh?
That's very impressive.
That is impressive. Those guys are smart.
It doesn't take much to impress me, I guess.
I guess not.
I think that's very cool.
All right, so make sure you say hi to Deej Poker. We've also got a good friends at Blind Squirrel Apparel, 20% off with the code HOKE, H-O-K-E, at blindsquirrelapparel.com. Of course, they ship to Canada. You better believe it.
Sure.
So look good and be lucky with the gambler in mind at Blind Squirrel Apparel. Good friends at Double Digit Covers. Make the call. Win the money.
We were going to do that today.
Yeah.
Did we do it? No, we slept in.
You were busy.
Okay, tomorrow.
Yeah, so doubledigitcovers.com. Tony Dos and the All-Star Handicapping Team, they have got you nailed down. One of the best in the business. Of course, Tony's been in the top 30 of the Las Vegas Hilton Super Contest for the last 6 years now. So
that's impressive.
That is impressive. So you want to get in with the best. I mean, American football season's coming up. You guys are already in the CFL, but Tony actually is Canadian.
There you go.
So he's got you covered. They've got you covered on hockey. They got you covered on CFL, whatever you need.
I like it.
He might be able to help out on curling, too. I'm not sure. I have to do a little research, but
curling's fun.
I love curling.
There you go.
Curling's all right.
Okay.
But get over there, doubledigitcovers.com, and, of course, you get on the website. Free winner sent to your phone every day if you sign up. That's that simple. Good friends at BlueRail.net, the website specialist, Bob Lusk, has been doing my websites for years now. Let him take care of you, too. They host for $9 a month.
Wow. It's a great deal.
Oh, wow, did that hurt my ears?
that was my ring.
Wow.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, my God, I'm going to die. Bob, but check out BlueRail.net and give Bob a call today, 522-820-5128. That's 522-820-5128 at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go? Dutch Boyd's book. You haven't bought this book yet.
I haven't yet.
You should get online right now. Get on your phone. Buy a copy of Poker Tilt. Go to pokertilt.com where you can pick it up on Amazon. Okay.
Still waiting to hear back from
Still waiting back, Gavin. All right. Well, that'll give you an excuse for a little while. But make sure you guys go to pokertilt.com and pick up Dutch Boyd's great new book today. It's been getting all these incredible reviews.
Yeah.
And I told Dutch when I read it, I said, he asked me very honestly, what do you think?
Yeah.
Before he put it out, and I said, dude, this thing is awesome.
That's cool.
You're going to be very happy with it.
I will check it out.
So make sure you guys check it out, pokertilt.com. And also want to say, of course, hi to the Grindettes. Katie Dozier, by the way, it's her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Katie.
Oh, she is so awesome.
Yeah.
And Colin, I'll tell you what, Colin Moshman is one lucky guy.
Mm-hmm.
He locked that down early. Good call.
Yeah, nice. Way
Good
to go.
call. But say hi to all those ladies on Twitter at Grindettes, the Facebook, the Grindettes, and of course go
we
to
should
Grindettes.com.
bring them up to Canada.
You should.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Next event.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
My faith has been restored in women's poker, though, after T win has after she won the ladies, cashed in the high roller event. She's doing well now in the main event, and this girl has completely single-handedly restored my faith in ladies poker.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's very impressive because I was pretty jaded.
It gets tough out there.
Yeah.
I can tell you that the organizations in the United States
We've had a chat about this.
Getting a little bit of fights down there.
For sure.
They're
Well, I'll
very
tell
competitive.
you, the only time that we have ever lost money running a poker tournament is the events that we ran with Lips and High Heels.
Wow. That's unreal.
Yeah. And it took a lot of convincing for getting me to agree to run this one. So, anyways, but now we've.
But it's successful.
Well, we met T, and
There you go.
she is. You know what? I'll tell you what. Between her and Nicole Cervenka, now there's a battle for Canada's poker sweetheart.
Oh.
Perhaps a Bra and Petty's pillow fight. Might be
Oh,
another-
hey now.
No.
Hey now.
No. Okay.
No. Let them fight it out at the table. We don't need any of that.
CPT points.
Are you giving them bonus points for something crazy like that?
Yeah, we could.
Well,
it could be a bonus round.
That's up to them.
Okay.
That's up to them.
Just coming up with ideas.
Not necessarily good ones, though.
Okay. I'll be in the Bra and Petty's pillow fight.
Oh, good Lord. We don't need that at all. Not at all. No. Kelly, bad. Down.
Okay.
Easy kill.
Another cocktail. Kenny, can you get another Jack and Coke for Mark? He's shooting down all these brilliant ideas that he's got coming out here.
I'm supposed to get drunk enough till I agree with everything, huh?
That's kind of how we do it in
Oh,
Canada. Yeah.
Lord. Oh, my Lord. Well, yeah, but, of course, we want to, ladies poker, of course, is really great. We got up to about 4% in the main event this year, so that was up about a percentage point. And that continues to be a segment that, it's amazing that, obviously you running a poker tour and dealing with running ladies events. What does it take to draw women into events? I mean, what's the holdup here?
Well, there's been a couple of very good events. The Women's Poker Classic that was run out in BC, but it's unfortunate that such a small group spoil it for the main group of players, and we've seen this time and time again. You and I spoke of one of the ladies in the industry, in the media side of it, that. It's horrible experience after horrible experience when the majority of the players and the girls are fantastic.
Yep.
And it's more fun when girls play, and I try and do everything we can to support it. But when you get drawn into these scenarios of drama and that, it really is unfortunate. But like I say, we've attracted at our event here some of the class within the industry, and
so I've seen that. There's some terrific women players that I've seen up here, and they're it's very good to keep it coming. And I know we had I think you got one table over there right now that's got like 2 or 3 of them stuck on the same table. What's up with that though? You got to spread them out.
Well, you pay an extra reg fee. This was my idea.
Okay.
Because all of these girls here are tremendous, and they're funny, and they're engaging, and they're awesome. Vanessa Cade's in from Kelowna, and Peggy from Calgary's at that table as well too. That's a great table to be at over there. So I think that we should charge an extra reg fee for the guys to sit at that table.
That would be interesting.
There you go.
I
pitched this to the airline. So what you should do is you should be able to scan in your passport with your passport photo, and then the airlines can then put up in an auction or a bidding war who you want to sit by. So if you've got a hot girl in seat 5F, you could pay anywhere from $20 up to $500 extra to bid and win that seat to sit beside her on the plane.
But what if she doesn't want to sit next to you and she bids on somebody else?
She gets her flight for free.
That would be interesting.
There you go. Just throwing it out there.
You should talk to your boys at WestJet over there.
I already told that to them, actually. I told it to them at their Christmas party.
I'd be curious to see how a flight like that would work.
I think it'd be fun. I think we charter a flight and we put it up there and we donate, say, half the money to charity and half of the money to our bar tab.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey, I'm always up for new promotions. That's for sure.
There you go.
I'm not sure how that one will work.
Now,
out,
the
but
promotions that we're coming up with, on a long weekend in Calgary and in Canada, are maybe not quite as crisp and clean as effective as the ones that we'll come up with next week. But
sure.
That's what we're doing now. How's that drink?
That drink's good.
Excellent.
That drink's good. I know I'm
You're
kind of
drinking. You're drinking it like an American.
Well, hey now, hey. Trust
Just
me,
wait,
I know how to drink.
Just wait till
I'm on the air.
Wait till the Cumley brothers get you at the bar tonight, Tony. Tony, you're gonna have to teach this guy how to drink. Tony Cumley is probably the most fierce and committed consumers of Jack Daniels and tequila that I have ever seen. He's going to make you look like a schoolgirl. I have some of this in my
blood. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. By the time he's done with you showing you how to drink Jack Daniels properly, you're going to be looking for lessons for your husband.
I was a funny guy. I was trained by one of the great all-time drinkers in high school, and then drank with the Norwegians and the Swedes in college.
Really?
That's all I needed.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, we'll have
the
a little
only guy,
tour.
the only man that I fear in the entire drinking universe is Gavin Smith.
Yeah.
He's the only one that I fear. If I ever had to have a drinking contest with Gavin,
Yeah.
somebody'd have to give me like 10-1.
Let's get Gavin on the show tonight.
I can give him a call.
Yeah, we'll call
We'll
him.
get him on Skype.
Get him to call in.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
I think we
He
should
needs
do
a
it.
little love from us as well, too. So
Yeah.
that's what we're here for.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
I like it.
Wow. Hey, of course, once again, we're live here at the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We are at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino. Beautiful place here, by the way.
Tremendous.
Love this venue.
Yeah. Hotel is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, thank you for the invite. Appreciate it. I'll drink
Oh,
to that.
buddy, no problem.
I'll drink to that. We'll get a little
Well, there's
sip
a
of
party.
this.
There's a party. Like I say, they moved me into the presidential suite, so there's going to be a party there tonight. So if you're in Calgary or within driving distance, come on down.
You just invited all of my listeners to
Yeah.
a party?
Yeah.
I don't even do that.
How many are going to make it to
You're
Calgary by
in
8
trouble.
o'clock tonight?
Oh, some of my guys. Oh, you better watch out.
Well,
You
look at
just-
do they drink kind of like wusses like you as well?
They're insane. I'm just.
We're
warning
gonna.
you. That's my listeners.
Tony and Ryan Cumley are going to put on a clinic tonight on how to properly drink a shot.
Wow, a friend of mine in the chat box, JJ Corrado, saying Mark is a lightweight. Whatever, JJ.
Yeah.
One of my former co-hosts.
Yeah.
On the show, great guy. I wish he'd moved to Vegas and stopped pissing around in Chicago.
Sure. I think you're a lightweight too, actually. From what I've seen so far.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Well, I'm up. I'm open for a new experience.
All right, we'll see how that goes. But screw you, JJ.
Okay. Nice call, JJ. I'm with you.
Jerk. No, good, very good guy. One of my favorite friends in poker, that's for sure. Hey, I wanted to ask you about this because I know you're going to be starting to get into the television production side of things here, and we now have the World Series of Poker, or for whatever reason, they and ESPN decided to put the WSOP main event coverage on Sunday nights, which is now going to go up against the National Football League.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You know what? I mean, I was a little surprised when they saw the move to Sunday. But I didn't realize until somebody said to me a little while ago that, the NFL football is going to be on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that is going to be.
It makes no sense.
What would be the reasoning? I mean, just give from your professional.
I couldn't even begin to come up with a reason other than it just you've got the same client, the same market looking at that same time slot and making them choose, and it's just I just have no understanding of why they would make that decision.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, I understand. Everybody's got DVRs now, so
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
there's not that many people that. I mean, sporting events are something you watch live.
True.
But a lot of people don't watch their shows
Well, that's a
live
good point, and
anymore. But still, I mean, that's
the way that younger viewers are now watching television. You've got this migration from your traditional, okay, honey, let's have dinner at 5 because the news is on at 6 or their show's on at 7:30, and through second screen applications and through PVRs and all of these different media streams and opportunities. I guess that's what they're going for.
Yeah,
But I would think that your core viewers that want to see that show in the time slot where it's up and running, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I'll be honest with you. I never watch the shows on time. It's very, unless I'm out or something like that.
Yeah.
I usually will come back and watch them later. I mean, that's just how I do it.
Sunday night after church.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's very few shows, except for a couple like HBO shows and stuff like that I watch live.
Yeah.
When they first come on. Obviously the sporting events are ones you watch live, but otherwise, for the most part, I mean, I think a lot of people are like that too. So maybe it's not as bad of a move, but I'm wondering what the heck is ESPN putting on there on Tuesday nights?
Well, exactly.
That is
the
gonna
nights where
outdraw
you're looking to draw that core viewer and that core client, that is what the advertisers are after. So, I agree with you. I think to me it makes no sense, but I guess if I had all the answers, I'd be doing something different than I am sitting here drinking with you in Calgary. So.
Exactly. There you go. Well,
Pretty
it's not
simple
so
when it
bad,
comes
though.
down to it. Oh, no,
It's not so bad.
Not a place I'd rather be right now.
Yeah. So
Other than up in Anchorage with Gavin, trying to make him feel better.
yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
We'll do a little counseling with him tonight. What do you think?
Okay. A little. I've had Gavin. Gavin cries on my show a lot.
Does he? Yeah. He's
I mean, in a
cried
good
with
way.
me a
but
few times. But.
Of course, we, and once again, bringing that up, of course, we had a great video on YouTube with Gavin and a bunch of a ton of the guys at the World Series on my YouTube channel, Mark Hoke. And but of course, at the end, Gavin brought up Chad Brown, and of course, Chad passed away during the World Series, and we want to once again send our condolences to all his family and friends. Great guy, and the entire world of poker is going to miss Chad for sure. So always worth mentioning, saying hi to Chad and everybody, and wishing all of them the best. But it's interesting. Gavin's a guy that we've had some interesting discussions about. Where he thinks maybe he could have been in the poker world had he made some different decisions, as I'm sure a lot of guys were.
Absolutely.
You had that whole group there that of him and Lindgren and Lane Flack that had their own way of doing things, and may have definitely made some mistakes along the way. They've all admitted it. It's a lifestyle that can be pretty tough if you're not careful.
Just wait till we're done with you this weekend.
Oh, shite.
You're going to need a little counseling when you get home.
I need a little counseling anyway.
Yeah. So we're going to counsel you and Gavin tonight?
Oh, you don't have to counsel me. I'm all right.
Are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm
Maybe
happy.
teach you how to drink. How long is it taking you to drink that little short drink?
When I'm on the
whole
air.
segment? Well, yes.
What am I supposed to do?
Maybe
it's my show. I can't just
shove.
excuse me, everybody. Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to get.
Pretend you're Canadian for a minute. You're in a new country.
Hey, you know what? I can handle the Canadian thing quite well. Thank you.
Well, I just want to throw it down tonight.
I'll tell you what. Are we getting this USA Canada thing going? Am I going to have to?
Sure.
You're really going to make me do something on here.
Okay.
You know that, right? I mean, this could get a little ugly.
Okay.
I know we're on the Canadian Poker Tour, but I think I may have to do this. Can you cover me for 1 second while I do a little typing?
Absolutely.
Just 1 second.
Well, I know that you can't both type and talk and carry on at the same time, so we'll let the Canadian carry the show for a few minutes here.
Hopefully this isn't going to blast everybody's ears out.
Okay.
But so don't forget that we're pretty good here in the United States. We're all right.
Yes. I just like busting your balls.
This might play sometime. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Come on. See, we got the U.S. national anthem. Yours is very good too.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, this is. No, we got it sounds like we got the armed forces guys singing this too. Yeah, this is pretty.
I feel like standing up.
I should
take my hat off.
That's good stuff, right?
It's beautiful.
And the best part about it is it was originally a drinking song.
Yep.
I mean, talk about America. That is all American.
So you should be able at this point then to finish your drink then with your anthem playing.
I could. But I prefer to drink to this one. Now, to be fair.
Okay.
To be fair, because we are in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to make sure that we get this anthem in.
Okay.
It's actually the last time I was up in Canada, I did shows.
Mm-hmm.
I did play this. So let's be fair here.
Yep.
And let's get a little rendition of "O Canada."
Okay.
I've got to let everybody know here in the audience we're playing the Canadian national anthem for you. Get a decent volume level for that. Did you want to sing along?
No, not yet.
No?
3 more drinks.
Oh, Canada, home and native land. That's all I know. But it's pretty good. I mean, I like the Canadian national anthem.
Snappy.
I don't know if I call it snappy. It's powerful.
No, it is.
No.
Yeah, I've had a fellow from Vancouver come in and sing the national anthem before our high roller event last in April.
Oh, there you go.
Women to Bars.
I feel like I should be nice and let this play out. It is kind of rude to interrupt somebody's national anthem,
Very engaging. We should have the guys from Poker News Canada stand up as well right now, too.
Yeah, there you go.
We're playing the Canadian national anthem, so. Lyle Bateman is now standing up. I think he's crying, actually. There's a tear coming down the side.
I forgot I know this part. Stand on God for thee.
You got a hell of a voice. You ever sing in the opera?
Not lately.
Really?
No.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you ever do any theater?
No.
Okay.
There's maybe some TV coming up soon.
Okay.
Right?
It could be.
There could be.
Yeah. There's a rumor going around.
Stop, children. What's that sound?
There you go. I like it.
Yeah, so there we go. We got an ode to Canada and the United States of America.
Beautiful. That was a good moment. Good moment on the Mark Hope Show.
You know, you bet. When I travel internationally,
Yeah. No, you can prepare.
I treat our people well.
Very nice.
Gotta when I'm a guest,
Yeah.
you behave as a guest. So
Oh, am I supposed to behave as a guest?
now you're all right.
Okay. Just let me know.
Because you're not paying you to be here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God.
I like it.
JJ Crowd also saying in the chat box, I'm Mark's crazy ex. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right. My wife's bugging me too. Apparently, I'm going to be getting tickets to the Las Vegas 51s.
Oh, nice.
Do you know about the 51s, by the way?
A little bit. I've heard just a little bit.
A team named after a bunch of aliens.
Yes.
Of course, Area 51
That's cool.
in the U.S. Their
tell you
mascot
about-
is an alien.
Yeah.
I've got a big cup at home that's got an alien on it.
I accidentally drove into the Area 51 parking lot at McCarran Airport one time.
Oh, really?
Well, not accidentally. So I like a few things in life.
Okay.
I like ghost shows, UFO shows, and poker shows. And I'm a huge fan of Area 51, and I want to know what's going on. I think there's a whole bunch of things going on, especially in the U.S. side, and so I'm fascinated by that. So I just and every time I go in and I see those white DC-9s with the orange stripe across the side that flies everybody out to Area 51 and back every day, and I just what the hell are they doing out there? I want to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. I'm inquisitive minds want to know.
Sure.
So I drove around when they were landing.
Okay.
About 5:30, and I was killing some time. I was staying at the Tropicana, and I drove into their parking lot, which is right at that north side of the airport. But it's all fenced in, and the fencing is all blocked.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, what the hell? Let's drive in there, see if we can see who's who or what, or maybe if there are some aliens that are commuting back and forth, maybe living in North Las Vegas or something.
Maybe some jets and cars flying around.
Yeah,
or something.
something's got to be going on. So I checked it out. They pulled. Before I know it, before I even got to the station, I had two cars come up and a guy in military outfit with a machine gun.
Yeah, that's how we do it in the U.S., buddy.
Yeah.
It's places we don't want you guys to go.
I said,
no offense.
I said, is this Air Canada? What else?
Is that all you had?
Well, that's what I had.
That's all you had is this Air Canada?
Yeah, I had a few drinks in me, too. So.
Are you kidding me?
That's exactly what I said. Yeah, I'm looking for Air Canada. I had my passport with me. So. I survived, but I definitely will not be doing that again, and I don't encourage anybody to actually try and do that.
No, that is a lot of demerits.
Oh my God,
that's a lot of demerits.
Scared the hell out of me.
You get on a checklist
because I looked, and then all of a sudden there's two cars blocked in. I can't go forward. I can't go back, and I got an AK-47 pointed at me. I guess that happens in America all the time.
Chalk that up to a life experience.
That was a great life experience. Oh.
Wow.
There you go.
Maybe we should call Area 51, see if they want to have a Canadian poker tournament.
Yeah.
Now, that would be cool.
That would be excellent.
Could you imagine the draw that you would get?
That would be fantastic.
I mean, just the loonies would be coming in there.
Yeah.
I guess, can I say loonies? Isn't that
You can't say that. That's a multiple layered metaphor
right,
joke. That's Jesus, considering you've only had one Jack Daniels. That's pretty good.
Thank you. I didn't even try it.
I
That's
know.
the best part.
There you go.
But that would be. Could you imagine the people that would sign up for that just to get inside?
I'd pay a fortune to get in there. That's just me.
Would you shell out $1 million to the U.S. government to host a poker tournament in Area 51?
Probably, yeah.
You could probably. I bet you could do let's see, probably $100,000 buy-in that some people would pay to come in, as long as they signed a confidentiality agreement.
But you got to get a little tour. You got to be able to open up a few of the hangar doors and just kind of check. I think you'd be allowed to have a tour.
Yeah, I mean, you might get mind wiped out there. I'm sure there's something.
My favorite movie of all time, Independence Day.
Good flick.
Yeah. Oh, I must watch that movie.
Was over the top though.
Oh, I know. One of the greatest presidential speeches. That and Michael Douglas and the American President. That's another one that gets me every time.
Okay.
I've loved 2 women in my life.
Good stuff.
Fantastic.
Hey, let's see. We got a couple updates.
We got a poker tournament going on.
There is a poker tournament going on. We're having fun though.
We're having a good time. Just wait till you see the evening show. This is the afternoon show.
Oh God, it's been
tonight is going to be funny. We're gonna try and get our good friend Old G Smith on tonight.
Yeah, there you go. So it's been interesting
early
early start.
Out. He sent me. I didn't see that. I didn't see his text last night, but he said, "Why don't you fly me out and buy me into the main event today?"
It was a good try.
Heck of a try. But the $2,000 that I would have spent on that is much better spent on our party in the suite tonight.
And on me.
Yeah.
I would think. No offense, Gavin.
For sure.
Love you, buddy.
Like you could ever drink $2,000 worth of booze.
If it was expensive enough, I bet I could pull it off.
I'm laying some track. I'm laying some track. I'm laying some track for Throwdown later on tonight.
I see that. We have, let's see, just looking down a couple updated hands here.
Nicole's given up a few chips, has she?
Yeah, looks like it. Nicole Cervenko's in the big blind. Jeff McNeely under the gun raises. Thomas Taylor 3-bets it to 1,300. Cervenka calls. McNeely calls. 10-7 ace 3 diamond flop. Cervenka McNeely check to Taylor, who fires out 2,000. Cervenka calls. McNeely folds, and we have a jack of spades on the turn. Gets a check from Cervenka, bet at 3,500 from Taylor. Cervenka calls again, and then checks the river, 6 of clubs. Taylor goes all in, and Cervenka lets it go. So interesting hand there.
For sure.
Got to be careful.
That Lane Anderson's doing a hell of a job. That's a lot of information for his little. Do you see how small his notepad is?
Don't insult the guy.
I know, but that's a tremendous.
He's a good guy.
But he's got something very small that he's using it quite well. So very nicely done.
You have to carry the small notepad when you're out taking notes on the floor.
Wheels Anderson.
It's got to fit in the pocket, right, Lane?
We got to go down to the mall and get him those roller skates with the rockets off the back.
That'd be all right.
That would be awesome. We'll do that for final table.
Okay. He's not going to have far to go though.
Yeah. You're very amenable.
I know. I just roll with it, man.
Yeah. You'll learn that lesson.
I'm a hell of
by
a great
about
American.
2 in the morning tonight. You'll learn that that's not a good thing to do when I'm around.
Okay, that's all right.
I think it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah.
Everybody's invited.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Presidential suite, room 617 at Grey.
Can we get the Prime Minister in here?
What's that? We could. He lives in Calgary when he's not in Ottawa. He's from Calgary.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet the guy.
It's a little stuffy.
I'd like to meet him more than I'd like to meet our president.
Yeah.
So. Actually, well, never mind.
We'll talk about that
That's
tomorrow.
a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Tony Cumley has got up to 51,000. T Win 35 at last check. Mike Leah at 20. But Mike is actually in a hand right now. Should we analyze Mike's play?
Yeah, let's look at him from here. He's looking down at his cards.
Yeah, we got to whisper this.
Yeah.
Got to go to the golf. Got to go to the golf voicing announcement.
I have a little secret story to tell about Mike Leah that I know this morning.
Mike is reaching for some chips here. Kind of looked around the table too.
Yeah. So there's a very attractive girl playing at the table with Mike Leah in the high roller event.
All right.
And she texted me. I think, and it felt very high school.
Okay.
But she says, just so you know, I think Mike Leah is really cute.
Oh, of course.
No, there's no doubt.
There's
no doubt that I think he's cute as well. But coming from her was outrageous.
Did you tell Mike about this?
I did actually.
Good man.
And I was going to set up a little. I was going to set up drinks in the suite, but unfortunately she is gone out of town for the weekend. Back Monday, but he's here Tuesday. So
yeah, it looks like.
So there could be a CPT love connection.
And it looks like Mike's going to the flop with at least 2 players here.
Can we cut to the overhead shot?
And I think he's going to check that off. So Mike's playing that one out of position.
It's great doing play-by-play from a distance where you can barely see what's going on.
I've done worse.
I bet you have.
I've done worse. Yeah, Mike.
He has such a fierceness about him when you're looking at him. And what this one particular girl said in the text message as well too. Just, other than being very piercing and dominating and intimidating at the table, she thinks he's adorable.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Looks like Mike's facing a big bet here after that check.
Yeah.
And a couple of calls and.
Well, this is a key time here right now. You're in level 5, so this is the time you want to make a stand. You want to try and accumulate some chips now, or.
Yeah, it looks like Mike let it go there.
Yeah.
But a big hand brewing over there. I hope Lane's on top of this.
Lane's actually not on top of that particular hand.
The
only one that's looking at it is Kenny Sizer. Kenny's got his eyes on everything. Kenny's a little shy to come on the show because he knows that we're going to start talking about a lot of stuff that he doesn't want to talk about.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. But they're doing a great job.
Wow, and it looks like player next to Mike just went all in off this. Lane, you got a big one going on there. Look at that.
Lane must be watching from the remote television coverage.
Lane's got it. Well, Lane's probably doing it.
He's got some fantastic vision. We can't let him play at the Area 51 tournament. Or maybe we can. If he pays the 100K appearance fee.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, so some chips flying here. By the way, we're up to 131 entries now here for just day 1B.
Yeah.
129 yesterday, 131 today, so you got 260.
260. So 270 was the total from our April series. So we're gonna eclipse that. I think we'll be well north of 300,000 by the time we're done. We've still got another four and a half 45-minute levels and a couple of breaks. So if you're still in Edmonton, or if you're in Medicine Hat, or if you're in some of these outlining areas.
Medicine Hat.
Medicine Hat.
I believe I've heard of the town.
My aunt lives there.
Okay.
We go to the Medicine Hat Lodge, and we go on the water slide. And we go to Tom's Pizza.
Hey, that works. We're in all sorts of pizza places in there, too.
Exactly. Wait till we go to Winnipeg. My favorite pizza place in the world. DJ's Pub.
Yeah, I've been to Winnipeg, by the way.
Have you?
Beautiful city.
I grew up in Winnipeg.
Beautiful city.
Yeah, it is.
So looking forward to maybe getting back there soon. That'll
Absolutely,
be fun.
yeah. No, we're building an event with them hopefully in September. So.
By the way, how are the Deej bracelets working?
They're fun to
You were
play
tearing
with.
them apart.
Oh my God, they're just it's just like toys here. So I don't know. I'll put my hands under the table, or maybe not. Okay.
It's all good.
There you go.
All right. So I'll tell you what, I think this would be a good place to wrap things up here for this day show here from the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown.
Should we call for a waitress before we go off the air?
Oh, we could.
Okay.
Well, we'll get one.
Okay.
So we will be back again at 6:30 Pacific time, which will be 7:30 here.
What time Eastern?
9:30. That's a good time. That's a good time for my gang on the East Coast.
But the Russians, though, they won't be able to
The
say
Russians,
middle of the night for the Russians. What about the people in Australia? What about Joe Hashem? Can he watch it?
My
tonight?
good friends. My good friends. I got a lot of good friends in Australia.
I bet you
Yeah,
do.
what about 8 hours,
They'd
8 or
love
9
you.
hours ahead?
You're a very lovable man.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Just saying.
The chicks dig me. What can I say?
I've heard that.
Love you, honey.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, so we'll be back on tonight. Once again, 7:30 time here, 6:30 Pacific. For more action, we'll get you some more updates on what's going on. See some of these
can
players.
we tease this event saying that it will be a much edgier show than we have done in the past?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up here. On behalf of Kelly Kellner, I'm Mark Hoke. I want to thank you for joining us here on the Mark Hoke Show. We will see you guys tonight at 7:30 Mountain Time, 6:30 Pacific for more from the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll catch you later on tonight.
Bye. What? Because basically they have to wait till they get 6 to 8 players in the queue to open a new table. But they're not. So what they'll do is they'll fill every empty seat and have people still coming in. And once all those seats are filled, then until they get, what is it, maybe 6 or 7. Doesn't avoid it. Heavy girl. Great at the Christmas party, though.